Hello and welcome to this controversial video because what I'm going to say a lot of people are not going to like, and it's fine. It needs to be said. So, does property always go up? Is this like because my mom says it and a lot of other people say it, and the property prices always go. Property हमेशा बढ़ती ही है, you know. Is this really true? Let us just look at this fact, okay? Generally speaking, in India, it has been true, but it's not really true that it always goes up. It is just frankly and honestly, it's just not true. I should not be saying it. I'm a property salesman, and I should be saying, "Oh, property is the best thing. You should just keep buying it at any point of time and buy it from me or whatever." But look, so property generally speaking goes up because, especially, we're just going to talk about India, okay? Because we have inflation. We are a developing country, and so we have inflation. Inflation meaning the value of money keeps going down, and things in general keep getting expensive. Like petrol is more expensive, the clothes are more expensive, cars are more expensive now. So similarly, real estate also gets more expensive. But generally speaking, but there is also so let's say shorter run, maybe say 5, 6, 7, even 10 years, sometimes there can be a time when property does not go up and it actually goes down, and it has happened in India, and people have not realized it. Actually, smarter people know, people who understand inflation, people who understand how economies work, how things work. So for example, I think from 2013 till 2020, property prices did not go up. In fact, from 2013 to 15, they just came down. And then from 15 to 20, they did not go up. So when property prices don't go up and they stay the same, they don't stay the same. It means it is going down. It's called time correction. People who do stocks, they know that. So time correction is basically like when, say, for 1 year, the price does not go up, it stays the same. Okay, it was 100 rupees, it stays the 100 rupees, but the value of those 100 rupees has gone down because there is inflation again, you see. So say the inflation was 10%, just for easy numbers, so we can say in a way that the value of that real estate, which was available for rupees 100 and is still available for 100, has gone down by 10% actually. You see, so if you calculate from 2015 to 2020, if it stayed the same more or less, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so it's actually six years. I think inflation was about 7%, maybe 8%. Look, government always wants to tell you it is less, but anyways. So let us say it was 6, 7%. So that's cumulatively, if you look at it, the property price went down from 2015 to 2020 by about 50%. 40-50%. And if you see it from 2013, it will come down to about 65%. It has gone down. It had gone down, and then it started increasing again after 2020. It started increasing, and now it's going up, and it's probably seeming like it's in an up cycle. But I'm just saying, it is not that property prices always go up. You might buy a property today, and it might not go up in the next 5-7 years, and you will actually lose money. This happened to a friend of mine who was like, everybody says property keeps going up. I've never bought a property. He bought a property and he took a huge loan on it, and he was paying a lot of interest on it. And 6 years later, the prices were still the same. He was financially a little tight, so he had to sell the property off at the same price, having paid so much of interest. He had a big loss. Had he used that money more intelligently, maybe in mutual funds or anywhere. I'm not saying mutual funds are better. Property can be better, but there are ways of investing in property, which even in a market where the prices stay exactly same. If you're just doing investing, not just looking for a home, but investing, there is a particular way that you can do it, where you can make money. And that's how all these builders and all these financiers, how do they stay in market and still make money? It's not just buy cheap, sell high, and it's not that easy. You go and find a person who is selling his property too cheap. There are so many ways. you need to have somebody who can guide you with that. I'm not saying it has to be anybody specific, but just saying, you know, or you probably know how to do it. I don't know, but there's research a bit on that. But I'm just saying, if you buy a property at any point in the market and just leave it forever and it's always going to go up, it doesn't work. But yes, usually, generally, in the long run, it will go up, but you have to time it a little bit. It's not like you have to exactly time it, but if you're doing it in the short run, say 1, 2, 3, 4 years, then you have to know how to rotate them and how which deals to pick and which deals to sell. It's a different thing. Yeah, but it is very unfair to say that property, it always goes up. It does not always go up. In the next 5, 6 years, I'm not sure what will happen. I think property is going to go up because the uptrend started recently in 2020, so it can go and stall and then go, but the general direction should be up. And in the very long run, property definitely goes up because it at least goes up with inflation, if not something else. So that's also that can be taken as a true thing. But I wouldn't put all my money into just real estate and just hold it for a very long time. I would do it more intelligently. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, do let me know and I'll be happy to answer. Thank you.